Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear student. This is Pakistan Studies grade 9. The name of the chapter is Ideological Basis of Pakistan, and this is our first chapter. Dear students, my today's lecture covered the following topics: ideology and its definition, major sources of ideology, importance of ideology means the significance of the ideology, and ideology of Pakistan and its meanings. So dear student, let's begin our session. Students, as you know, Pakistan, our motherland, appeared on the map of the world on 14 August 1947. During 20th century, many nations got freedom, and as a result, many independent states emerged on the world's map. For example, Denmark, Norway, Belgium, Netherlands, Yugoslavia, Greek, etc. These countries were occupied by Germany during the World War II, so we can say that these countries got independence in the 20th century, although some of these countries are over 1,000 years old. And although Pakistan is also one of them, but the foundation of Pakistan was altogether unique and unprecedented. Dear student, let me explain a little bit the term unique and unprecedented. I think the meaning of unique, being the only one of its kind, unlike anything else, means munfarid, जैसा कि हम इस्तेमाल भी करते हैं इस लफ्ज़ को, यूनिक को. And likewise, the unprecedented, never done or known before, means कि जुदा गाना अपनी तर्ज का जिसे हमने पहले नहीं देखा. And now the most of the countries got freedom. Most of the countries got freedom on racial basis, linguistic basis, and territorial basis. Now let me explain the racial basis. Racial, it's mean relating to race, nasli in Urdu, nasl se nasli. For example, Republic of Liberia. Liberia got independence on racial basis. It is a country on the West African coast. Pakistan, our beloved country, is only country which came into being on the basis of a strong ideology, that is Islam. Dear students, let's have a glance on our religion, Islam, the oneness of Allah, the prophethood of Muhammad, peace be upon him, the concept of life after death, etc. are the basic articles of its faith. All of them are based on reason and sound logic. All of the teaching of Islam flow from those basic beliefs and are simple and straightforward. Dear student, principles of Islam are based on Holy Quran, the Sunnah of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the Hadith means कि Holy Quran, सुन्नते रसूल सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम और उनकी अहादीस पर मबनी है. This Islamic system was declared the basis of Pakistan because Islamic system is a complete code of life. Islamic system provides a guidance to its followers, Muslims, in every sphere of life. This Islamic way of living covers all aspects of human life, like physical aspect, mental aspect, emotional aspect, and spiritual aspect. Now let me explain This Islamic way of living covers all aspects of human life, and the physical aspect like health, cleanliness. Mental aspect includes our emotional, psychological and social well-being. It means how we think, feel and act. Islamic system has basic principle with reference to social, that is Islamic social principle as equality, justice, fairness, brotherhood, mercy, compassion, solidarity and the freedom of choice. Next is moral principle. So student, what is morality in Islam? Morality in Islam is or covers the concept of righteousness and good character in the body of moral qualities and virtues prescribed in Islamic religious text. The principal and fundamental purpose of Islamic morality is love, love for Allah and love for Allah's creature. The next is political principles. Islamic political principles include leadership by elected or the selected successor to the Prophet known as Caliph, the duty of rulers to seek shura or consultation from their subjects. Similarly, religious principles and economic principles like the abolition of riba, meaning interest free, यानी कि सूद से पाक, the abolition of israf, meaning wasteful consumption, zakat, social economic assistance to the needy and the deserving. Now dear student, the topic is ideology. Urdu word nazariya is known as ideology. In English, ideology means a plan or program which is based upon philosophy and application to solve political, social and the cultural issues and problems. Now the definition given to the encyclopedia, ideology is a set of the political and the cultural principles on which a nation or civilization is based. In the words of George Brass, who was the philosopher, he said any plan or program of common life based upon thinking and philosophy is called ideology. Sources of ideology. Dear students, sources of ideology are almost the same as the basis of the most of the countries under which they got freedom, like racial, linguistic, territorial, and in case of our beloved country Pakistan, it is religious basis. Now we will discuss the elements which lead to the formation of an ideology among people. Remember, all of them are self-explanatory. Common religion. Number one is common religion. Every religion maintains social relationship in the light of specific ideas. These ideas give birth an ideology. Example, what is the example now? The European and the Japanese, the Hindus and the Muslims, all of them want to lead their lives according to their respective religion. Number two is common race. The common race give birth to common ideas, and common belonging to the same race develop the sentiments of the sympathy and the brotherhood for each other. So we can conclude that racism is a strong bond. Third is the common language and the residency. Common language is a strong way to communicate the feelings, sentiments and thoughts to others. Sharing a common language helps to form new ideas. Similarly, in the way of living and harmony in ideas depend mostly on the common territory. Number 4. Common political purposes. Because of common political purposes and the political ideas, nation achieve political freedom for survival and many become a strong nation. Number 5. Common customs. Common customs play a vital role in the formation and development of ideas, create ideological harmony with respect to culture and thoughts. हर दौर में नज़रियात की तश्कील में मुश्तरका रस्म रवाज का बड़ा अमल दखल रहा है। मुश्तरका रस्म रवाज की वजह से लोगों में सकाफती और फिक्री एतबार से नज़रियाती हम आहंगी पैदा होती है। यानी कि मुश्तरका रस्म रवाज जो है एक नज़रिए के इम्पोर्टेंट अहम माखज़ में से एक है जो कि नज़रियात को जन्म देता है, जिसमें हम आहंगी पैदा हो, यानी कि नज़रियात एक दूसरे से मिलते हैं और इस तरह से एक नज़रिया जन्म लेता है। Now the topic is significance of ideology. Existence of nation. Human has been sent to this world with some purpose. Purposeless life never gets success. Existence of nation is reflected through their ideas. Next is ideas create consciousness. Ideas create consciousness of purpose. These ideas lead the nation towards the success. अब अगर हम इसे आसान लफ्जों में कहना चाहें तो नज़रियात कौमों में मकसद का शऊर पैदा करते हैं, यानी कि नज़रियात ही से कौमें कामयाबी की मंजिल से हमकिनार होती हैं। ये नज़रियात ही हैं जिनकी वजह से हम अपने मकासद के हसूल करते हैं। फाउंडेशन फॉर मूवमेंट. आइडियाज प्रोवाइड द फाउंडेशन टू पॉलिटिकल, इकोनॉमिक और सोशल और कल्चरल मूवमेंट. Next, significance is motivating force. Ideas are axes around which life revolves. It motivates life to proceed. Next is provide discipline. Ideas provide discipline to various aspects of human life. Determination of duties. Ideas determine the national duties and rights. Invisible but active. Ideas remain invisible but nation look live and dynamic because of it. इससे मुराद ये है कि नज़रिया एक रूह की मानिंद होता है जो नज़र नहीं आता, लेकिन अक़वाम इसकी बदौलत जिंदा और मुतहरिक नज़र आती हैं। यानी कि नज़रिया एक कौम को जिंदा और जावेद नज़र आने के लिए एक रूह की मानिंद जो है नज़र आता है। और अगर अगला इससे पॉइंट अगर हम समझना चाहें तो अगर कोई कौम अपने नज़रिए को नज़रअंदाज कर दे तो इसका वजूद ख़तरे में पड़ जाता है और कोई दूसरा नज़रिया उसे अपने अंदर जम कर लेता है, यानी कि अपने अंदर जो है जज्ब कर लेता है या उसके लिए कोशा हो जाता है। Dear students, if you have any query about this lecture, please do not hesitate to ask. मेहनत करें, खुश रहें, गुड लक, अल्लाह हाफिज।